let's just look at a couple of examples. So our first one is, and this is in the book, it's page 53, number 2, and it says light travels at a speed of 1.86 times 10 to the 5 miles per second. That's pretty quick. Miles per second. That's just under a million miles a second. Oh. Okay, so 1.86 times 10 to the 5th miles per second, and then the sun, it takes about 4.8 times 10 to the 3rd seconds for light to reach Saturn. Okay, so 1.86 times 10 to the 5th miles per second. That's how fast light travels. And it takes light 4.8 times 10 to the 3rd seconds to get from the sun to Saturn. And so we want to know about how far is Saturn from the sun. And this is, we're actually going to use distance equals velocity times time. And we can move this around. Remember the velociraptor that's in my room? That's the distance raptor divided by the time raptor, right? So velocity equals distance divided by time, and time equals distance divided by velocity. And so we're trying to find distance, which distance is velocity times time. So this is our velocity. This is the velocity of light. And that equals 1.86 times 10 to the 5th. So we're going to do 1.86 times 10 to the 5th. And we're going to multiply that. So that's miles per second. We're going to multiply that by 4.8 times 10 to the 3rd seconds. And you'll notice our units will actually cancel out because this is seconds and this is divided by seconds, so seconds are going to cancel each other out. We're going to be left with miles. Let's do our powers first because that's easiest to do. So we have 10 to the 5th times 10 cubed. We're going to add our exponents. That's 10 to the 8th. And then we can do our other multiplication. So we're 4.80 times 1.86. 6 times 0 is 0. 6 times 8 is 48. 6 times 4 is 24, plus 8, that's 28. 8 times 0 is 0. 8 times 8 is 64. 8 times 4 is 32, plus 4. 32 plus 4 is 36. And 1 times 0 is 0. 1 times 8 is 8. 1 times 4 is 4. And we're going to add that up. You can ignore those decimal places. 0, 8, 8 and 6 is 14. 6, 7, 8, 9, 17. And 8. 8, 7, 4, 8, 0. I have 4 decimal places, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And that gives me 8.7480 times 10 to the 8 miles. If you want an idea of how big that is, we can make this billion by moving our decimal 1 this way. So it's 0.87 billion miles, which is, you know, I mean, I don't think I'm going to be traveling that far in my lifetime, but it's, yeah, good number. Okay, and that'll do it for this example.